Welcome to this new video. Today we'll explore how friendship has changed in the digital age. Has social media really improved our relationships or made them more superficial? Let's find out together. In this video, we'll analyze various aspects of digital friendships and see how they influence our daily lives. Stay with us to find out if digital friendships can be authentic or if they are destined to remain superficial. Traditionally, friendships were built on face-to-face interactions, formed through shared experiences over time. With the arrival of social media, we can connect with anyone, anywhere, and at any time. But what does friendship really mean today? Before the digital age, friendships grew through letters, phone calls, and meeting in person. These interactions took time and effort, creating deep and lasting bonds. Today, technology has changed how we build and maintain our friendships. But the question remains, are these digital connections just as genuine? Psychology teaches us that human relationships need time and meaningful interactions to grow. One study suggests that it takes at least 200 hours to build a close friendship. However, online, we often mistake the number of connections for the quality of relationships. Contemporary psychology research shows that digital friendships can be real, but they require effort and constant communication. Online interactions can strengthen bonds, but it's important to balance online time with face-to-face meetings. This can lead to a false sense of closeness and support, affecting our mental health and increasing feelings of loneliness. For example, a study showed that people who spend more time on social media tend to feel lonelier. Another case involves a young person who, despite having many online friends, felt deeply isolated in real life. This false sense of closeness can trick us into believing we have meaningful connections, but often the depth and real support are missing. It's important to recognize these signs and try to build real and meaningful relationships outside the digital world. From a sociological perspective, friendship has been redefined. The ease with which we can add friends online has trivialized the very concept of friendship. This phenomenon, known as techno-liquid friendship, indicates more fluid and less stable relationships. According to sociologist Zygmunt Bauman, these relationships are characterized by a liquidity that makes them easily formed and just as easily dissolved. Recent studies show that, despite the perceived superficiality, digital friendships can offer emotional support and meaningful connections. However, the lack of face-to-face interactions can limit the depth of these relationships. Also, phubbing, which means ignoring someone next to you to focus on your phone, has reduced the quality of face-to-face interactions, negatively impacting real-life relationships. This behavior has become so common that we often don't even realize how much we're ignoring those around us. For example, during a family dinner or a get-together with friends, it's easy to see people more focused on their screens than on conversations. Studies have shown that phubbing can lead to feelings of isolation and dissatisfaction in relationships, weakening the emotional connection between people. Social media gives us a way to stay in touch, but it often leads to relationships that aren't very deep. Research suggests that even though we're connecting with more people online, our relationships might actually be getting worse and making people feel more lonely. Recent studies show that using social media too much can make you feel more jealous and depressed, and less happy with the relationships you already have. But if you use social media the right amount, it can also make relationships stronger by helping you stay in touch with important people far away. Also, constantly sharing and looking for approval can hurt our self-esteem and sense of belonging. Social media platforms often push us to compare ourselves to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy and insecurity. The pressure to show a perfect life can make us feel isolated and less satisfied with our real experiences. However, social media can also offer a sense of community and support if used mindfully and positively. It's important to find a balance and remember that our self-worth shouldn't depend on the likes or comments we get online. Looking ahead, we have to ask ourselves, how can we use technology to make our friendships better, not worse? It's really important to find a balance between online connections and real-world hangouts. Experts think that new technologies like virtual and augmented reality could totally change how we talk to our friends, making digital experiences feel more real. But it's important to remember how important it is to see our friends face to face. The future of digital friendship depends on how well we can mix the virtual world with the real world. That's the only way we can build real friendships that last in the digital age. Investing time and energy in meaningful relationships, both online and offline, will be key to maintaining authentic friendships in the digital age. It's important to communicate openly and honestly, share experiences, and support each other, even through screens and devices. Creating moments of real connection, like regular video calls or in-person meetings, strengthens bonds and keeps authenticity alive. Let's not forget to be present and listen actively, showing empathy and understanding, both online and offline. Finally, let's remember that the quality of relationships matters more than the quantity. Cultivating a few deep friendships is essential. While technology has changed how we connect, it's up to us to make sure our friendships stay deep and meaningful. If you're enjoying this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Alright, let's continue. We've talked about the challenges and complexities of digital friendships, but it's really important to recognize the amazing role technology plays in bridging the distance in relationships. Think about it. Years ago, maintaining a friendship with someone miles away was a huge undertaking. Letters took days, even weeks to arrive. Phone calls were expensive and visits were rare. Today, however, a simple video call, a quick message, or even a shared meme allows us to stay connected with friends all over the world. Pretty cool, right? Technology has made it possible to share life's big moments and everyday experiences, regardless of distance. Birthdays, graduations, even a sunset from the window. These are moments we can now share in real time with the people we care about. It's crazy if you think about it. Like having a virtual happy hour in Milan with a friend in New York. Fantastic! Plus, digital communication tools have provided a platform for maintaining relationships that would otherwise have faded away. It's not just about staying in touch. It's about nurturing and growing those bonds, despite the miles that separate us. Kind of like watering the plants on your balcony, but with friends? In a constantly changing world, the ability to maintain long-distance friendships is a testament to the strength and adaptability of human connections. So, as we navigate the complexities of digital friendships, let's also celebrate the unique opportunities technology offers us to stay close to those we love, wherever they are. Just like the saying goes, out of sight, but close to the Wi-Fi. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and don't forget to leave a comment below on how technology has helped you maintain your long-distance friendships. Alright, friends! As we continue our journey through the landscape of digital friendships, it's important to understand how these connections affect different age groups. From teenagers to senior citizens, the impact of digital communication varies significantly. What do you think? Teenagers, for example, are often at the forefront of this world of digital friendships. They grow up in a world where social media and instant messaging are the norm, like having pasta every Sunday. They use these platforms to create and maintain relationships, kind of like we did with trading cards, but version 2.0. While digital friendships offer young people a space to express themselves and connect with their peers, they also face challenges like cyberbullying and the pressure to maintain a perfect online image. It's a double-edged sword, in short, shaping their social skills and self-esteem. Young adults, on the other hand, often use digital platforms to stay in touch with friends from school or college as they enter the working world, kind of like trying to keep up with your friends after graduation, like meeting up for drinks at a bar. These digital touchpoints become vital as they navigate new environments and responsibilities. For many, social media and messaging apps are a kind of lifeline to the past, providing comfort and continuity in a rapidly changing world. For middle-aged adults, digital friendships often serve a different purpose. Between careers, family, and personal interests, Like racing at the speed of light, like Formula One drivers at Monza, they use technology to maintain relationships that would otherwise be lost. Group chats, video calls, and social networks help them stay in touch with old friends, share experiences, and offer support despite their busy schedules. It's a bit like organizing a soccer game with friends but online. It's interesting to note that even senior citizens are increasingly embracing digital communication. For many seniors, social media and video calls provide a crucial link with family and friends, helping to combat loneliness and social isolation. Learning to navigate these platforms can be a challenge, a bit like learning to shop at the supermarket, but the rewards are immense. From sharing photos with grandchildren to reconnecting with old friends, digital friendships offer a sense of belonging and connection that transcends age. In essence, digital friendships have a profound impact on people of all ages. They offer unique opportunities and challenges, shaping the way we connect, communicate, and support each other throughout our lives. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the ways we build and maintain our friendships. Thank you for joining us so far in this exploration of digital friendships across different age groups. Let's continue our exploration of the world of digital friendships, and in particular, how these connections were deeply affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. This global crisis forced us to adapt quickly, and digital communication became our lifeline. But how exactly did this change transform our social interactions? Let's just say it was a bit like when they suddenly take away your ham sandwich and give you whole wheat toast. At first you turn up your nose, then you get used to it. During the pandemic, digital friendships took on a fundamental importance. With lockdowns and social distancing, the ability to connect online wasn't just convenient, it was essential. Platforms like Zoom, WhatsApp, and social media became the primary means of maintaining relationships, whether for work, school, or personal connections. Basically, we were all glued to our phones as if they were lifelines. For many, these digital tools offered a sense of normalcy and continuity in a world that was anything but normal. Virtual happy hours, online game nights, even virtual fitness classes, they helped us stay connected and active. It was like a breath of fresh air, a way to hold on to the social fabric that unites us, kind of like when we cheer for our favorite team, all together even if we're apart. Gap 2S. However, the dependence on digital communication also brought challenges. The lack of physical interaction created a sense of isolation for some, despite being constantly connected online. The infamous Zoom fatigue became a real problem, with people exhausted from endless video calls and virtual meetings. It's a bit like when you eat too much pasta carbonara. Delicious, but then you feel weighed down. Yet, amidst these difficulties, there were also stories of resilience and creativity. We found new ways to celebrate milestones, support each other, and even make new friends. Digital platforms allowed communities to come together in previously unimaginable ways, demonstrating that human connections can adapt and thrive even in the most difficult times. Kind of like when your favorite team wins against all odds, an immense joy. In essence, the pandemic highlighted the dual nature of digital friendships. They can bridge distances and offer vital connections when physical presence isn't possible, but they also underscore the irreplaceable value of in-person interactions. As the saying goes, a friend in need is a friend indeed, and this applies both online and offline. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the role of digital friendships. If you found this video interesting, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to leave a comment below about what you think about virtual friendships. In conclusion, after exploring the impact of digital friendships during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's time to discuss some practical tips for balancing online and offline friendships to maintain a healthy social life. In today's fast-paced, digitally driven world, it's easy to get caught up in virtual interactions. But how can we ensure our online and offline friendships complement each other rather than compete? First, set limits for your online interactions. It's important to set aside specific times for checking social media or messaging apps. This way, you can be more present during face-to-face interactions. Think of it like having a set time for your favorite TV show. You appreciate it more when you know it's its time. Second, prioritize quality over quantity. Whether online or offline, it's the depth of the connection that matters. Focus on meaningful conversations rather than superficial exchanges. It's like choosing a hearty homemade soup over instant noodles. The former nourishes you more, just like a good plate of grandma's pasta with ragu compared to a quick sandwich. Third, make an effort to meet offline. Whenever possible, arrange to meet your online friends in person. This helps solidify the bond and adds a richer dimension to the friendship. It's like the difference between watching a soccer game on TV and being at the stadium. The experience is much more immersive. Fourth, beware of phubbing, the habit of snubbing someone in favor of your phone. When you're with friends or family, put your phone away and give them your full attention. It's a simple gesture, but it shows respect and appreciation, just like making eye contact during a conversation. Kind of like offering a friend a coffee, right? Fifth, use technology to enhance, not replace, real-life interactions. For example, use video calls to talk to friends who live far away, but don't let them become a substitute for meeting up with local friends. It's like using a condiment to enhance a dish. It should complement, not overwhelm. Like a sprinkle of parmesan on pasta, you know? Finally, engage in activities that don't involve screens. Pursue hobbies, join clubs, or participate in community events. These activities offer opportunities to meet new people and strengthen existing relationships in a more natural setting. It's like adding variety to your diet. It keeps things interesting and balanced, kind of like taking a real walk in the park. By following these tips, you can create a harmonious balance between your online and offline friendships, ensuring a richer and more fulfilling social life. Remember, the key is to be present and intentional in all your interactions, whether they occur through a screen or face-to-face. If you found these tips helpful, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. And don't forget to leave a comment below on how you balance your online and offline friendships. And remember, share this video with anyone you think might benefit from it. See you next time. Bye.